Good morning, children. Today we are moving to the last section of chapter 8, Natural Resources. In the previous two classes, we have discussed about uses of resources, types of resources, planning and conservation of resources, soil formation, types of soil, and in detail we have discussed about the different types of soil found in India. Today we are moving to the last section, that is soil erosion and soil conservation. First of all, we will discuss about soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Erosion means transportation of land materials from one place to another with the help of moving air and water. In other words, the faster transportation of particles of the surface land to other place with the help of natural forces like heavy rain or stormy wind. What is the result of the soil erosion? Normally, our agricultural production will decrease. As you know, our agriculture is totally depending on the fertility of the soil. And if this fertility is loose because of a heavy rain and stormy wind, the fertility of the land will decrease and it will affect the agriculture. So it is extremely necessary to maintain this upper layer for our agriculture. So the soil erosion should be prevented. How can we prevent the soil erosion? What are the different measures we have to use to prevent soil erosion? First point is control the grazing activity on the land. On land area, cattle are grazing. Overgrazing should be controlled. Otherwise, the roots of the grass and plants will not be able to hold the soil on the surface land, and this will result in soil erosion. Second one is plantation should be carried out in contour methods in slopy regions. What do you mean by that? In the next slide you can see hilly regions. Normally, they are having the temptation, the soil is having the temptation to go down in sloper regions. By using borders, we can prevent soil erosion. Another one is plant trees in fallow land. Fallow land means uncultivated land. If the land is not cultivated, there is a maximum possibility of losing soil. So, plant trees in that wasteland. This will prevent soil erosion. Another one is check dams. Construction of check dams. Because water is having the tendency to take soil along with it. If check dams are there, that particular area, water will go and soil will remain in that check dams. Another one is to cultivate very deeply in the field to reduce the speed of water, so that the roots can hold the soil and they can prevent soil erosion. See here, you can see in this slide, you can see the different measures to prevent soil erosion. See, plant trees on wasteland so that soil erosion can be prevented. Construction of check dams, contour methods of cultivation, grazing activity. I hope you understood. Our next topic is soil conservation. What do you mean by soil conservation? Soil conservation means to prevent the soil erosion and to maintain the quality of the soil. Soil conservation is directly connected to retain the soil particles at their original place. We are having different remedies at different places in the world according to its location and the problems which they are facing. If the soil is not conserved, then there are chances of floods which enhances the risk against life and property. So it is very necessary to conserve soil. What are the different remedies of conservation of soil erosion? Page number 65, last heading of your textbook. What are the remedies of soil conservation? Plant more trees in the gorges and on mountain slopes. What do you mean by gorges? Gorges means the narrow valley with steep walls located between hills or mountains. In this region, there is maximum possibility of losing soil और soil erosion का possibility बहुत ज़्यादा है. We can prevent it by planting more trees so that the roots of the plants and trees will hold the soil and soil erosion will be prevented and we can conserve the soil. Another one is a series of trees should be grown near a desert region to prevent the winds with more power. It will stop the advancing deserts. Places near desert region, we should plant more and more trees so that the roots of that trees can hold the soil of that region. And when strong winds are coming, they will be able to hold the soil and we can prevent soil erosion. Thus, we can stop advancing deserts. Deserts आगे जाने के लिए we can prevent it. Next one is the river flood should be controlled by diverting their flow into other rivers where there is less water. Sometimes all the rivers are having different catchment areas. So some places when there is heavy rain, some rivers are getting flooded. We can reduce the effect of flood by diverting their flow into other rivers where there is shortage of water. Thus, we can prevent soil erosion and conserve soil. Another one is pasturing loosens the soil layer on the mountain. So, it should be restricted or prevented. This already we have discussed earlier. Control the grazing activity on the land. Overgrazing, because of overgrazing, soil erosion will happen. So, if we are restricting this grazing activities, pasture, it will prevent the soil erosion. Another method is in hilly areas, we can practice horizontal cultivation or terrace farming so that soil erosion will be prevented and we can conserve the soil. And last one is humus content should be added to the soil which has lost its fertility. The topmost layer is losing its humus content, the fertility. We can add fertility by putting manures, humus, and we can prevent the soil erosion. Here you will get idea about what is terrace farming. Slopy regions are cultivated with the help of terrace farming. Second slide you can see planting trees near a desert region. And the last one shows the plant trees in river gorges. See, if trees are there, the roots can hold the soil and prevent soil erosion, and thus soil can be conserved. Why is it necessary to conserve soil? The conservation of soil is a strong necessity today. Soil conservation is very important because it saves the soil through harsh weather and stops erosion. The present day soil which we have today formed because of the result of denudation happened millions and millions ago. As soil provides food for each and every living organism of this planet, it is our duty to preserve it. Otherwise, what will happen to the next generation? That is why conservation of soil is a strong necessity today. Government, society, and the people should work together for its conservation. Now we are moving to the worksheet. Fill in the blanks. The resources available at one or two places in the world are called solitary resources. Second one, soil formation takes place due to dash elements of parental rocks, weathering and erosion. Third question, the soils of India are classified into dash types by Indian Council for Agricultural Research. Answer is 8. Question number 4. Padkau soil is the other name for dash soil. Answer, laterite. What do you mean by Padkau soil? Padkau soil is also known as waste soil. Why it got the name Padkau means water will wash or take away the minerals and rocks will remain. That is the meaning of Padkau. Padkau means waste soil. Next question. Answer the following question. State the remedies to prevent soil erosion. Page number 64, last heading, measures to prevent soil erosion. I hope you got the answer. Question number 2, what is meant by soil conservation? State the remedies of soil conservation. Page number 65 of your textbook, soil conservation, that is answer for soil conservation, 5 lines, and page number 65, second heading, remedies of soil conservation. Total 7 points we are having. I hope you all are clear with this. Thank you.